drive a car, let's say, first we have to get introduced to it, introduced to the mechanism, the idea of what is, what is to have a car, what is, how do you drive a car, how do you take care of a car, So the empowerment, in a way, it's like first, in a way, it's like introduction. Knows about what is an empowerment, of course, it's something more than that, meaning we receive the empowerment. It's not just an introduction, but it's more than an introduction. It becomes a part of our practice. So overall, we are being introduced to a method and a practice to not only to learn how to develop compassion and wisdom, but also to understand the absolute meaning and the nature of our mind. So the wisdom aspect, Amitabha, is just like the Buddha Shakyamuni, a Buddha, an enlightened being, and so the activity is limitless, and therefore his name is that of limitless light, light in terms of the wisdom and the compassion somehow illuminates our heart, all sentient beings' heart. That's why. So he's known as the Buddha of luminous light, or Amitabha. The obvious benefit that we all know is that by practicing it, by reciting the name, the mantra, the meditation, it helps us not only in this life, but also in our next life. So the next life, meaning that it's a practice to reach what is known as the pure land of Amitabha, and by doing this practice, it helps in this life to bring wisdom and compassion and strengthen our qualities, and then later on, when we come to leave this existence, then we also have the freedom of also reaching the pure land as well. Ona talam jie namla Dewachen ji shingam ji wang kurba yin de tayang ojie ribo chi shan de sojala turba tozo tamen ju. Of course, we all have a lot of issues, a lot of difficulties and challenges in our lives, and that is why we are here. We are seeing a lot of symptoms of what is known as the symptoms of the conditioned existence, or from a Dhamma terminology known as the samsara. As a basis for blessing, normally we need devotion. Without devotion, no matter how much of a blessing is there, no one can experience it. So initially, we will not be able to develop a clear devotion, a transparent form of devotion. We can develop a very basic way of trust. That is already good, already great. The basic form of devotion that we all need is like devotion, a type of devotion that trusts that there is cause, that there is effect, that there is condition, meaning really trusting in the causality. If you plant something, it will grow if there is condition. This causality is flawless. It's once the cause and the conditions are all together, and the result is inevitable. Then, as we go a little bit furthermore, and then to also trust that in actuality, everyone be it human beings or animals, all sentient beings, as long as they have a consciousness, they have the innate qualities of kindness and compassion. And this is very important. By developing a style of thought like that, really can bring all of us much closer and together. By knowing each other's condition, knowing each other's state, current state, and also the innate state, both of them, and then we will be able to develop some real form of compassion. This is very important, particularly when we want to develop the path. We want to develop the Buddhahood, because without knowing each other, we can never develop Buddhahood. So those are some very basic introductions to what is blessing and how it works. Now, just like that, we must have devotion that the Buddha Amitabha does protect us, does bless us, does guide us. It is possible because of the Buddha Amitabha's wish or his aspiration.